wanted to come back and share with you guys how, what? I have no idea, you guys. So I wanted to share with you guys my leftovers from my kit conspiracy kits, and then explain to you what my intentions are for December, seeing how the last couple days in November did not work out according to plan the way that I wanted them to. So I have all 4 of my kits inside these really cool envelopes. 2 of them, I've heard people say that they are from Creative Memories, but I think they're totally Tiffany. I'm not really sure, you guys. They've got slightly smaller than 6 by, I want to say 6 pockets here, and then 6 by 12 pockets here, a large pocket here for paper, and then 2 more almost 6-inch pockets going all the way down right there. And so I have 2 of those. I have more, but I don't remember where they all went. I thought I had 4 of them. And then these 2 here are just really large plastic envelopes from Close to My Heart. And I know that because they're printed on them. That's the only reason why I know. So inside these particular cases, I have all of my conspiracy kits, and they are split up by kit because this is how I worked with them throughout the month. And then when I was done, I put this away, I put this away, and I put this away, so on and so forth, until it came time to share with you guys what was left over. I have a ton of papers from some and very few papers from others, but what is common amongst all of them is the embellishments. I have a ton of embellishments left over from every single collection. But they all have like this aqua color to them. Some of them have a slight blue tone to them that are all very similar. And then of course the yellows are all combined. This one has greens in them. So does these 2. So I can see similarities and these kits working really well together. And so that is my plan to continue on in December using these kits, but now I'm going to mix them together. So what I have here is I've got some scraps and cut apart sheets. I've got my brads in one pocket just so that way they don't get damaged in any way. These are some more cut apart sheets along with the washi, and then way down in here are my embellishments, just kind of loose like inside there. I'm not going to pull those out because you guys saw them throughout the entire month of November. Well, no, the first week. I apologize. The first week of November. You guys saw them. This is the thicker sheet. That was the foam thickers. I did not use a very many of those. Oh my gosh. If only I could learn how to speak, that would be wonderful. But I did want to share with you guys the papers. Now I have a couple pieces of cardstock in here only because that's what I was playing with for this particular week. So I'm going to leave those there because that's the barrier between the papers and the embellishments that I have left. But these are the papers that I have. I've got this beautiful collage print, and it's a plaid on the other side, or a gingham I should say. Then I've got another scrap going on here, a cut apart sheet that has black on the other side, a scrap cardstock that got sifted through, this one here with the vegetables, and then it's seed packets on the other side. And then I have 2 pieces of what we were calling cardstock, but they're kind of printed. This one's got a grungy grid print on it. This one has a line print, like a notebook on it. They're very faint, very subtle, and then they're 2 different colors on each side. And then I have the sticker sheet, which I totally ignored almost throughout the entire collection. So I'm going to add those into my kit. So this is all going to become one huge kit with the I forgot what this was even called. The Vintage Farmhouse Garden is going to be included with the No Limits, and then the Lakeside, and then the one I just finished, which was the Elena from 49 and Market. So from No Limits, again, I've got all of the embellishments mixed in together. They're just in these large pockets. I've got those acetate stars that I never used, but I did use the the big border, the giant frame, I should say, I think is what it was called. I have, I'm going to pull these out because they're not in the pockets. So these are all the papers that I have. I've got some of the stickers still left. I have the tissue paper that I used for the mixed media. I have some scraps going on here. I have just the cover sheet, and I don't know why. I saved the cover sheets for all of them. This was that star paper here. I think it went right here. So I've got a big sheet of that going on. Lots of scraps on this one. This is the cut apart cards and then the stars on the other side. I cut out one of these stars, so that full sheet got used up, and I ended up using up all those stars. Another cut apart sheet, which is this gorgeous dot on the other side. You can barely see the dot, but there it is. Okay, and I'm going super fast, so this video does not last a long time. But then I have the wood grain, which is that burst on the other side. This beautiful blue. Oh my stars, I love this blue. And it is the rainbow stars on the other side. This one here is that green again, as well as that blue. There's some more acetate borders that I did not end up using. And then on the other side of these two, it's cut aparts and more stars. Like I said, the colors will definitely blend really well. I do have this mixed media that I picked up from my desk, and I went ahead and I left it in here because this is where I made it, was with this collection during Mixed Media Mayhem. So I definitely left all of that, and then I'm just going to put it right back in here. But when I go to do my layouts, I will reach into all 4 of these kits and pull out papers and whatnot. Just like this cross paper right here. It's a beautiful match to all these blue flowers. I mean, just absolutely perfect for both of those two to mesh well together. Now, this one here is just one ginormous pocket. I've got all my scraps in the front. Again, it is separated by a piece of cardstock. I've got some striped scraps, the fish border, or the fish paper, the map paper, and then the green paper. Oh my gosh, loads of scraps with this one. So I want to pull out the full sheets in the back, but then I also have the larger embellishments in that background too. So again, I'm going really super fast, so this isn't very long. I have 2 sticker sheets with this one. This one I also used to put other stickers on that I pulled off for other layouts, and then they didn't end up getting used. So I went ahead and just threw them down on this sticker sheet. So that way I didn't have to worry about them getting stuck to a wax piece of paper. So I've got both of those. And then I only have 2 full sheets of cardstock left. So I've got this beautiful lime green and a cut apart card. And then on the other side, it's this beautiful butterfly and this gorgeous color right here. Aqua teal. I'm not really sure what color that is. It actually says it's aquamarine. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to go ahead and put that back in, but lots of scrap paper inside this one as opposed to full sheets like the other 2 layouts. So there is the Lakeside collection that I have left over. Again, this one here has a ton of embellishments. I've got that sticker book, which I started ripping pages out, so I don't have a whole lot left in that sticker book. I do have the alphas, but that's it. I've got the foam stickers here, and then the brads in front, those layered stickers, which went a long way because I started dissecting them. I started tearing them apart and using multiples. So I've got a lot of those as well. And then for the Elena collection, again, tons of embellishments left over. I just am not heavy-handed with embellishments. And for this one, I don't have any cardstock in here. So I'm going to try to pull out my papers without damaging what I've got in there. But I've got my rub-ons in there, my die cuts in there, and I believe that's it. I didn't have any chipboard or anything for these guys. What chipboard I did use was just the packaging that I cut apart and used for that. I have this one piece here that I thought I was going to use, but these ended up being too big, so that's where the packaging came in. I've got a scrap of cardstock. This beautiful stripe paper. It's my favorite, and that's probably why I haven't used it yet. And then it's this gorgeous wreath on the other side. And then this beautiful paper that's got that watermark floral in it. It's very pretty. It's got this pink stitched border, and then it is this beautiful peachy watercolor on the other side. Okay, so that is what I have left over from the Elena collection. And then I have the scrap right here, and then these border strips sticking out everywhere. So not much from the Elena collection, but it was very small compared to all the other pieces that we ended up using throughout the month as well. So let me try and figure out how to get this back in there without damaging anything. I should have stuck a piece of cardstock in here, but I did not use a whole lot of cardstock with this paper. That came out really weird too. All right, so long story short, which I'm probably like at 20 minutes already, is I will be pulling from all 4 of these kits every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday to play with these kits. And then I will be doing Christmas layouts every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday of the month. And then of course, if I end up doing anything on Sunday, I will try to do that. But this one here, I just wanted to, you know, say because of the holidays and whatnot, it might not go according to plan either. But if I do end up using all of the large sheets and all I have is embellishments and scraps left, these will probably be brought into my Baby Got Scraps items as well, because that it's all about scraps, and I have a ton of these. Plus I have last year's kits still in envelopes like this as well. There's not very much of that left. So that might make a return into Baby Got Scraps and things like that. So I'm looking forward to the videos from Baby Got Scraps in order to share with you guys how I plan on using up all of these items. If I end up with just embellishments left over and all the paper is gone, and that's a huge if, the embellishments are going to get dispersed throughout my scrap room because they don't make any sense keeping them together. So I might separate like this one by color. I might separate it by theme, things like that. Definitely the fish one would go by theme, and the this one will probably be incorporated with other Cocoa Vanilla collections because they all use the same boy colors. And then this one would definitely be by theme as well, seeing how it's farmhouse and whatnot. And I've got a couple other farmhouse related. They're just a little more on the autumny collection, so they don't have the same color scheme. All right, you guys, that is what I have for you guys. Again, I will be playing with this kit every Monday, Wednesday. Well, I don't want to say every. I don't want to overcommit during the holidays, but Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I don't know why that word is so hard. Okay, so thank you so very much. I'm sorry I didn't rifle through every single embellishment, and I'm not ready to mix them yet, so I might do that on day 1 when I actually go and create the first layout with these. But yes, I definitely might end up mixing the embellishments once I get going, and once I'm doing it, I might take all these out and go from there. All right, you guys. Thanks again, and I look forward to seeing what I create in December, and yeah, thanks. See ya.